Hey guys, I just mailed off the little sample perfume bottle additional information that I forgot to put in the invitation. Lisa wanted to change the time and she wanted to add something else in, so I guess it was a blessing in disguise. So anyways, I had noticed when I was cutting that my mat was not sticky, and so I saw somebody clean their mat with Windex and use the scraper lightly to get the fuzz and stuff off, and I did that and I let it air dry and it's like barely sticky. I have to buy another one. I'm gonna use this still until I get the new one. I'm gonna order right now from Amazon because it seems to be cheaper there than Joann's or Michael's. I'm gonna order that and then I'm gonna start on the menu cards. That's the next important thing. The menu cards, and then we're gonna do the placemats. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the next project. Today is the 6th of June. I'm excited to get these done because there is a third element or a fourth element. There's the invitations that I made. I'm going to do menu cards, I'm going to do placemats, and then one other thing that I am excited about. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. And I have information that Lisa gave me. I always go to Google for inspiration. So I'm going to look at menu cards. I'm going to go to the images because we're still going to be doing like a choice of chicken and or salmon, but I want to put, I'm thinking in my head to do what is already the meal going to come with, and then either have your meat choice, your chicken or your fish, because she's going to have some people serving food instead of us because it can get so busy, especially when there's like 50-60 people. Let's see, menu card, food choice, just to kind of get something in a little bit more of like an arrangement on the card or whatever. Stuffed chicken, vegetable, garden vegetables, pyramid, and garden green salad. I guess I should ask her if they're doing a salad. She didn't say a salad. She just... Hey Siri, call Lisa.
Calling Lisa, mobile.
Hi Lisa.
Hey Hule, sorry, I tried to answer the phone, but I got to it too late.
I wanted to just double check before I actually start printing things, you know.
You know what? Yes, I was thinking I did want to do a salad. We can do just like a regular garden salad with like ranch or Italian.
Okay.
Just put garden salad, and then you could put ranch or Italian. Those are going to be the only two options for salad. So I was thinking we could bring them salad, and then while we're bringing the salad, then we could start making the plates.
For the dressings, did you want to put them in little cups for them to just grab?
Yes, I think so. Because of COVID, I'm trying to also be like, you know,
have people not be in there. Yeah. Exactly.
We're going to do the salad, rolls, either chicken or salmon, and then the sides is going to be vegetables and rice pilaf.
All right, I'm going to start printing them because I have the design.
Those bottles that you did to put in are so freaking cute.
I'm like, what can I don't want to just throw a strip of paper.
I think it's actually even better because now it's like there's another little surprise in there.
Oh, it's so cute.
Better.
It's cute. I love it,
right?
love it.
Doesn't it work?
Yes. I'm getting started kind of late today, like kind of late. It's like 7 o'clock in the evening now. I've been working on getting a couple of videos ready for, well, one today, I just posted today, a little quick update, and then one for tomorrow, which is the actual pre-made stash with some kits and stuff like that. So now I want to try and make some practice prints of the menu card. So I went ahead and made a background for the menu card using the same background that I used for the inside with the information, like the date, time, where, and all that stuff. So I'm using the same background for that. I think I'm going to use the same background, but I did do a transparent just in case I decided not to do it. And then Lisa asked me to do a number. Since I'm doing 70 menu cards, she wants me to number them all from 1 to 70, so I'll make individual ones for all of that. That way she can do the seating for when people are getting their food. That's what's going to be for that. And then she's going to have a dessert table. She's going to do or have some cake balls made, some macaroons made, some cake cups, fruit tarts, and then because Brandon loves donuts, she's going to want donuts because he's going to be there at the baby shower too. So. It is June 9th today. Been busy with running around, getting stuff done about my teeth. That video is coming up at Joe's House channel. So I'm talking more about that later on, but it is. I'm gonna do the menu cards because, or redo them, try to redo them. I did do a practice print, but they're misaligning and I don't think I'll be able to do the foil. So I'll talk about the foiling and alignment and stuff in a separate tutorial. And the only thing I'm going to be able to foil is probably the word menu. I am going to shrink it down a little bit more where it says protein option and all that stuff. And then I'll probably drop the menu word a little bit lower because if it misaligns like I think it might, I don't want it to get cut off by the square, the outline of it. So I don't know if you can tell, but it is misaligned. You'll see that there's a white border showing right here and there shouldn't be. And then the line goes over the floral border. You can see some of the flowers peeking right there because I'm thinking of changing the shape now. So I'm gonna go back into Cricut Design Space. I'm gonna go to customize because I already have that there. So I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm going to change the design just a little bit. So we're going to go back up and open Design Space and I'm going to upload those two. I'm going to take these out because I'm not going to use these right now. So they always have to have a base. If you're gonna end up doing a foil accents, they both should be transparent. That is my experience. If there's an easier way that you know how to do it or someone else knows how to do it and you've seen their video, do it their way. If that's what you'd like to do, it's okay. This is how I found it to be working for me, okay? I always, for the most part, choose white because my paper is white. I just need something to anchor these two transparencies. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this another color because I can't see it too clear. So this needs to sit on top of here and I need to decide what size I'm gonna make this. So So we're gonna stay with 4.5, at least 4.5 tall. So let's change this inside square to height is 4.5. I'm gonna make the yellow or the matte to match it. So if I did a Coco Chanel, like a number 3 Coco Chanel perfume label, I can still make it trifold or make it still where you fold it, but it still lays flat. So I can do that and make this a little longer. And then at the very bottom, I can just put menu. So I think I might just do that. And then that way I don't have to cut out an actual bottle. I can just cut cardstock with the thing, like bam, 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 just slice it down to the size that I want. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's print the black first. So I'm gonna hide the foil. And the reason why I'm gonna do that is because once I run it through the laser printer, the heat warps my paper. So when it's warped and I put it in the inkjet, it's gonna have trouble pulling it through because it's so warped. So this way I can do the print on the inkjet and then run the printer on the laser. And if it curls, it's fine because I'll end up just putting the foil on top, stick it in the laminator or in the Mink. When it runs through the Mink, it'll flatten it right back out. So I don't have to worry about running through another printer. So I am gonna do the black first. This one card here is this 3 layers because I have the white, have the foiled part, and the black part. Always leave the white part, but it needs, the foil and the black need something to sit on to hold it down. So I'm just gonna hide the foil. Okay, now I'm gonna flatten that. I have to save it because there was something different before. Always save your project before you make it. Save first, make later. Because if you don't save it, it's gonna wanna cut what you had on there before. If that makes sense, and that would suck. Okay, let's go to continue. This is the black print. Okay, so I canceled the cut. What we're gonna do is go back since I printed the black. Okay, just so you can see. I'm gonna unflatten it. Now I'm going to see the foil, hide the black. See the foil, hide the black. Highlight them both, flatten it. Now we're gonna go to make it. You don't have to save it because you already saved it and you didn't move anything. Maybe I can go a little smaller. I think it might be a little too big even for the saucer, the salad plate. This is right at 4 3/4. So I might go back and make it just a little bit smaller. So I just unflattened it. Change that back to 0. Let me put that back in there. So that is still attached. So let me take it down another 1/2 inch. 3.25. It does shrink it down a little bit to 3 1/4 to 4 inches in height. And this is good for doing your first practice run because you want to make sure that first that there's good alignment and then it's really the size that you want. You can put sizes as much as you want on the grid of Design Space, but once you see it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, that might be a little too big. That's my problem anyways. I don't know how y'all do it, but that's my problem sometimes. And sometimes it's like, oh, okay, but when I actually see the product, that's kind of where the sauce comes in. So, all right, so I cut that off and it's about this size instead of. So now it's a little smaller. It is just a little smaller than the bottle. So it is about that same size. That would be okay. Okay, now I'm going to unflatten. Now I can get to all of these. Unflatten. I need to have 4 of these sections from attach. I have to have my 3 elements under attach. This is 2, attach 1, 2, 3, and attach 1, 2, 3. And I'm hiding that for now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hide the foil because we're gonna do the black first. We're gonna save because we changed sizes. Proportions are all different now. Okay. We're gonna make it, and I'm gonna run it through the inkjet. All right, well, it looks good. It's printed perfect. We'll go stick it in the other printer. And on Design Space here, I'm gonna cancel it because we're not gonna cut it. We're gonna cancel that cut because I need to go back to do the other layer. Now remember why we're doing 2 layers, because we don't want all of it foiled. If I was to print all of it on the laser, all of it will be foiled. If you want it all foiled, but this was about accenting, so you're just doing a little bit here and there of accents of foil. If you do all of it on the office jet or the inkjet, the foil won't stick to any of it at all. So we're printing on what we're not going to foil. Unflatten so you have access to all of your layers. Now we're going to show the foil, hide the black. And now I gotta move my whole thing over there again. I'll leave you here, but I'll show you right now what the printout looks like, okay? It looks really good. All right, I think I like this size better. Alignment's a little bit off. So there's a little bit right here. The bottom has a little bit, it's a little thinner. I can always trim the top if I wanted to. I may not do that for these. I don't have time. I ain't got time for that. So I'm just gonna have to be happy with that. It's aligned, it's not cutting out anything. It's fine. And this is a perfect size actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and print some out. We'll go ahead and start with getting the foil ready too. So I'll be right back. You know what I noticed? The CC. I used the wrong layer. The heck did I do? I pulled the wrong one. I was gonna do the CC in the background. I don't know how I did that, but it's too late now. I printed all these. I'm not gonna toss all of these. I'm almost done cutting out both layers. Like I have 3 sheets left to just cut out for the menus. Okay, and I'm reading and I realized, well, where's the little circles for the ranch and the Italian dressing? I'm like, where's the circles at? You see the circles where it says chicken and salmon at the top? So I had one that said Italian and one that said dressing, and then it had a little circle next to it. It's not there. I deleted it. I deleted the wrong one. I'm gonna have to make it. Oh my Lord Jesus, my Jesus. I'm gonna do them again. I have to do them again. I have to do them again. So I'm just gonna set these aside. It's okay, I have enough paper, I have enough ink. What I can't get back is the last 3 hours or 2 hours. What time did I start? 12:30, and it's 3:30, so 3 hours I can finish tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna set these aside, I'm gonna do them over again. I'm just gonna go in and take all except for the one. I'm going to detach it so I have my layers back, and then I'm going to take her out because this is the size I want anyways of this white card, and it's the same steps as before. Oh, you know what? So the Chanel logo is not gonna show up on here because it's a transparent. If you do this at all, if you leave it as a solid, then you can transfer it over as a solid. Not really a problem. But once you fade it, then game's over. Now I have 4 sections because I have the white base, the Coco Chanel logo, the black print, and then the foil, and then the black print. So there's 4 layers on here. I need to make sure that under each word that says attach, you'll see all 4 separately. So you just got to make sure when you go down, you see them all there. So we need to hide the foil. Now we're going to choose all of this. We're going to save it because we just did something new, remember? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read the print for both layers and then cut one just to see how it's cutting, and then I'll come back and I'll show you that, and then if it looks good, I'm just gonna go ahead and do everything. All right, I'll see you back in a little bit. Okay, I cut the that practice sheet out and they look really good. There we go. Oh, they came out really good. This whole thing is like totally usable still. I'm not gonna toss this. This is why I'm gonna cut them all individual, because for the cover of this, I wanna reuse this. I'm gonna save all of those pieces. Let me show what they look like. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. There you go. There's the angle. This is one of the simplest ways I know to accent with foil, and this one came out just as good. And I only ran it once through the Mink machine on level 3. Okay, so I've been working on the foiling. The foiling takes quite a bit of time. I only have one Mink and it runs slow, but I went and did all 70 and they're looking pretty good. They're looking really nice. I think I decided on what I wanted to do for the card. I wanted it to be simple. I'm not going to do the bottle because I'm leaving that detail for the invitation by itself. Although Coco Chanel is a lot about perfume, but it's not all about perfume. It's just about elegance, class, diamonds. I just want to make an elegant menu card. So I'm going to make a flap that opens up. This will sit on a mat and then the card would open up this way. I'm going to go ahead and cut the black cardstock and mat this, and then we're going to cut white cardstock for the actual card that's going to open upward, but I want to do a little detail on the very top part and a Chanel like perfume bottle label on that very front with just the CC that I want to also foil, which is why I'm keeping all of these from the menu, because I'm going to use this very center part for that and I don't want to waste it. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to start cutting the mats for this and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay. Quick. All right, so I'm done matting all the menu cards. Took me like seconds. The cut came out fine. They're not uneven or anything or misaligned. So perfect borders. All right. So remember, these are 3.5 by 4.25. So we want to kind of use the card, the opening, to be just a little bit wider than that. Half of the 8.5 is 4.25. So if it's 3.5 wide, it should be fine going this way, long ways. And then if it's 4.25, yep, 4.25 tall, it's 11 inches tall. So I still have a little bit of this gap that I want right here, so that I can add the bow. I just need a little bit of room of some sort. So I think I'm just gonna split this in half and fold it and see how it looks. I want to go right in half and just see where this sits. See, this is going to be too wide. So I want it to be about maybe 1/8 of an inch border. So if I cut this at 3 3/4 wide, it'll have the 1/8 of an inch on either side, and that's just enough room. Okay, so it's 11, that would be 5.5 would be the half mark. So it's gonna leave me exactly 1 1/8 of an inch. Where the fold kind of meets, I'm gonna adhere and stick this down, and then the bow will sit up here, and then the Chanel label will be like right in the middle. So when they get it, they'll open it and they'll fill it out, but it's gonna fold like maybe 3/4 of an inch then. So I'm gonna measure from here 3/4 of an inch up this way, and I'm gonna put my score mark here, so that'll be the flat fold. 1, 2, 3. Hello. So at the 1.5 and 2 1/4. Good morning, everyone. So this morning I have to head out to this town called Walla Walla because I cleaned out I cleaned them out of the ribbon that I'm using for the invitations. Then a few days ago when I went again and they didn't have the ribbon size that I was looking for, the 7/8 of an inch ribbon, they didn't have it. So I asked them, like, when are you going to get it in stock? They said, doesn't look like we even have it on order. And I'm like, so I could have ordered it through Joann.com a couple weeks ago and I would have had the damn ribbon, but I was waiting for them to restock. But now I can put the order in and I won't get it until like the day or two before I have to go. And it's Friday today and I gotta leave like Tuesday or Wednesday. I put an order in for pickup to the Walla Walla store. So that's where I'm going now. I'll take them both though. I'll take them both. The last time I went to Hobby Lobby to get those rhinestones, they were 40% off and they're not on sale today. So they were going to be $9 a pack, which I think is ridiculous. I did not get them. I still have a brand new pack left. I think I'm fine. Ooh, it is hot, or I'm having a hot flash. Lord Jesus. Air, please, air. So what I did need is the foam tape, and I almost forgot about that. I went and got some extra foam tape, and I got some more foil. I did order from Amazon, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow. I think it said Saturday. See you at home. I talked to Lisa earlier and she was asking about the size of the placemat. And I'm glad that we talked. And she's like, well, you know, the chargers are 13 inches. So the placemats are not going to really fit or be seen or anything. So we both opted to just not even do the placemats. And she even offered to take the chargers back. And I'm like, no, I for paper, I just don't think that was even, no. Her favorite thing to do is to decorate the tables and things like that. So I'm not gonna take that away from her. So today I wanna finish up with the menu cards, and then I want to start on the other thing that involves some wood sticks. Tell me if you got any guesses at all. Leave a comment below if you know what I'm talking about. You'll probably know anyways. But anyways, today I am going to be cutting out the cards. This is a card that's gonna flip open this way. And then the menu card is gonna be right in the middle there. And then the logo with the Chanel logo is gonna sit right here. And it looked a little plain here for me. See, I was gonna put it down here. And then the bow is gonna sit up here. So it leaves a lot of white space. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and cut out some more of these flowers, a little bit smaller, and then they'll sit like that with the pink ribbon here. I'm gonna probably make some of these strips because I'm going to accent the very top. But if I do this, then it'll have a pop with the pink on top. It'll pop really nice. I think it'll balance it out. So yeah, so let's get started on that. It's almost midnight, but I need to cut this ribbon. So I'm gonna cut all those out and then finish assembling in the morning, like early in the morning. I'm gonna go and have a matcha and then I'm gonna come back and finish cutting the ribbon. So I'll be back. So I'm cutting my 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm cutting it down at 4 3/4 inches wide. Instead of it being 8.5 this way, I'm gonna cut it down to 8 because I don't need all that extra paper to be up on the top part here. Alyssa just sent us did a group text sending us a picture of Niyah. She is now home. Look at her, you guys. Look at her. I can't wait to see her. I'm gonna see her in a few days. Anyway, she sent us that. I don't know if I shared this yet. I did print off quite a bit of the little charms that I put on the perfume bottles for the invitation. And then there was quite a few that I wanted to, well, I printed and they came out, some of them came out crooked, and then I had some, anyways, left over, and I'm going to pack them in this bag. I originally was going to put these as a dimensional to sit on top of a bigger bouquet. That was my original plan on the invitations. And I had all these left over. So I scattered them on the table so that they look like kind of a confetti piece, but still kind of decor. But a lot of little extra stuff like that, I do like to use them for like little confetti just to kind of throw on top of the table. See, Niyah's, the name, the N is not running over anything and the H is not running into anything. It just hits smack in the middle. So now that I know that this is okay, and the Chanel looks really cute on the bottom. It's very small and dainty. It looks like Niyah's name is just gonna pop really, really nice. But the little emblem or the little logo looks super cute right there. All right, so I'm going to, actually, you know what? I think I might add that flower behind her name. So I think I want to do that. Just 'cause it just looks a little plain in the background there. Okay, so what do you guys think needs to be the first layer? Come on now, people, don't be shy. I'm gonna move this over because I'm gonna steal those dimensions. 2.928, 2.928. And I don't need to use this one anymore. Okay, so what comes next? Hey honey. So the first layer is the base layer, is the white square. The second one is the flower. Okay, baby. Okay, so the base square, I'm gonna change the color because again, I need to be able to see it. Okay, so there's my label with the flower back there. Let me attach those. And then we're gonna make duplicate copies. Let's do the first 3. Okay, go back in and we're gonna unflatten everything and then swap it out for just Niyah's name. So we're gonna take out the transparent black frame and the flower and leave the base and then Niyah's name. Now as soon as this prints, I'll know what the alignment looks like. And if it looks good, I'm gonna go ahead and just print all, 12 pages. This looks really good. So these are the sticks that I bought for the fans. These are little fan handles. It's in a natural wood and there's 100 in here. And so yeah, I'm gonna take these with me so I can put them together when I get down there to LA. So I have a corner chomper here. Oh geez, it still has stuff in it. So I'm gonna start rounding these because I don't want it to be a sharp corner. If you hit yourself in the face as you're fanning, it might cut you. So there's a 1/4 inch cut and a 1/2 inch cut. Okay, so here's the 1/4 and then this one is the 1/2. It does look really nice and clean. I like it. And I think for the fan, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Actually, let me start with these first. If I end up thinking, you know what, maybe I wanted to go rounder, then I can do that. Because once I go here, I cannot go back here. It is a lot softer versus the pointed corner. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. So I am thinking that I'm gonna probably not be able to assemble it completely here at home. So I might just combine a black and white layer. And then when I get there, every black and white layer, I'll sandwich it in between the stick. I can actually add the Baby Niyah, Welcome Baby Niyah, on the front ones. So there's gonna be 4 layers of paper. It's just difficult for me to pack the sticks with them already formed. It will be a little bit difficult, so I might not be able to do that. Hi you guys, good morning. Today is quite possibly the last day of my creating the whole Chanel ensemble. This has dragged on for almost a month now. Let me show you. I really thought it was gonna take me a week to get all this done. Who the hell was I kidding? This was maybe the most fun, maybe the most stressful. And quite possibly the most time consuming. So the first time that I'm incorporating the fans. Let me show you what I'm gonna do then today. I'm gonna foil the labels, Niyah's name that's on here. I gotta foil that and I have to cut the mats for these. And yeah, I think today's a day and I should be done with all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring the camera over and then show you guys the rest of the stuff, okay? This is what I bought from Amazon, is the Deco foil. So I'm gonna try this one out, and this is way thicker than the mink one, and I like it because I feel like it's gonna be easier to handle. It's 25 feet. 25 feet at 12.5 inches. The mink ones I think are like $12 or whatever, but it's 12 1/4, so this is a 1/2 inch. wider, and this is only 10 feet long. So I have, wow, more than double the amount. Anyways, hopefully this works good. If it works good, I'm gonna just be buying the iCraft deco. Can you guys see a difference at all? iCraft, Mink. I think if I put them in the middle, it'll give it a little bit more stability, because if I put it right here, this will be a little bit more flimsy. So putting them in the middle might work. So let's try that. It's gonna look like that. Aww, and then a big pink bow. I think that's gonna look super cute. And I might put rhinestones here, I don't know yet. This is probably my most favorite project. This whole Chanel ensemble has been super fun to do. So this is gonna be what the final fans are gonna look like. So they are 6 by 8 inches, and 3 inches of the stick is gonna go into the fan. Counting midway at 4 inches, and then from here to here is 3 inches. So 3 inches is gonna go inside here. But what I think I'm gonna do is glue the stick onto the front of the fans, because I did it the other way around and I ended up warping the front. So the front is kind of like lumped over the wooden handle, and I don't want that look. I'd rather this be the flatter part. This is one of the reasons why I put this on here, because the glue, it will ripple just a little bit or pucker a little bit on the paper, and because it's got the label here, I don't think it'll show. But once the stick is in there, and then I have these other sheets, and then the glue kind of holds it more stiff, so now I'm like, oh my god, it holds and it fans really well. The ribbon that I used is 25 inches of ribbon, so I'm going to cut them all at 25 inches, a rhinestone on the eye, and then on the 4 corners to kind of finish it off. I love these. I hope you guys do too. Yeah, I'm going to take some pictures here and post them on my blog, and there you will see the other label that I have in collection with this. So you guys take care. I love you guys. Have a great day, and I hope that this was inspiring for you guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Please like this video and please subscribe, because I plan to do a recreation of some of my other invitations that I have done while I was away from YouTube. Some of the boy stuff, the Mickey Mouse stuff, the Ninja Turtles, the Mario Brothers. I've done a few invitations over the years. My daughter's wedding, my mom's 80th celebration. So I just wanna share those things with you, because I didn't do those with you back then. So that's something I want to do. Anyways, I'm going to finish this up, but other detailed pictures are over there at my blog. I would love to have you visit at thejewelboxstudios.com, and I will talk to you later. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.